What's up, y'all? How you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's Elaina, aka Lady Smash, and you'll be gardening with Lady Smash today. So you guys, I have still quite a bit of work to do. I'm gonna really try to bust this out today once and for all and get the actual setup of the garden done. If you've been following me on my journey, y'all have been seeing that I've been putting in a lot of work. I've definitely been putting in a lot of work. I've been doing some planting in between and stuff like that just to kind of get things going. But now I'm to the point where I'm just like ready to be done with trying to situate the garden. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to do that once and for all. I had a lot of amending of soil, which took a lot of time as well. And that's pretty much done. Still have a little bit more to do. I still have a couple more pots that I need to kind of empty out, but you know, it's not as bad. It's not going to be as big a job as it was previously. So anyway, I'm sitting here on the deck. First of all, I want to say shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. The noise you're hearing are kids on the basketball court. I have a development like across the way from my house, and they are on the basketball court over there. So I apologize for the noise and the screaming or whatever, but it's kids playing. But yeah, you guys, I definitely want to thank you guys for being here. I see so many new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. So happy to have you here. I hope I can, you know, share and teach y'all some stuff, but also feel free to give me some tips because I am still a newbie gardener, and so I don't know everything. So any tips and tricks are definitely appreciated. Definitely subscribe to the channel and like my videos, please, because it does help other newbie gardeners and just gardeners in general find my channel. So yeah, I really do appreciate you all. I just kind of wanted to stop and say that really quick. But also thanks to those subscribers that have been giving me tips. Like I said, I don't know everything, and so I really do appreciate the tips because, you know, I can get all the help that that I need. So thank you all for sharing your tips and tricks with me, and like I said, hopefully I can share some stuff that maybe you guys don't know as well. But anyway, I'm sitting here on the porch, and so I'm just going to turn y'all around before I actually walk down there to show you guys what needs to be done today, because I'm trying to stay off my feet. Been on my feet all morning in the kitchen, just kind of cleaning up and getting things ready for the week ahead, and so I needed to sit down for a minute. But let me turn y'all around so y'all can see. Okay, so you see these bags here? These are bags of mulch. Remember what I was saying about needing to still lay mulch down? Well, I'm going to take care of that today. And I also have to remove the tarp just a little bit, because when I initially laid that last tarp down with the topsoil underneath, I didn't quite make it the length of the tarp, and so my trees are leaning. When I came out this morning, my peach tree was turned over on the ground because it was leaning, and because we've had a couple of storms here recently, and so I need to get that leveled off. So I'm gonna get my topsoil, finish leveling that off, then I'll add the mulch, and then I'll be done with the land, you know, leveling of land and things like that, and then I can start to add my picket fence. You see the white picket fence back there? I want to go ahead and put my fences up, and so we can start, you know, making it look pretty. Like we've got everything kind of where it's going to be as far as staging is concerned, but now it's time to start really beautifying the garden. And so I want to start doing that before everything really kind of grows in. This way, when it does grow in, the decorations just add to the beauty of the garden. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I plan to do with that stuff. And then we still have a little bit of cleanup that we have to do over underneath the table. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see. So underneath the table, like I still have some tarps over there that I want to pick up, and I also want to lay like a piece of vinyl over the top of the table, just because with the, what are they called, the cell trays that I have, I need to be able to dump that dirt out onto like a flat surface. And y'all saw my table, right? And so there's like holes in between the pieces of wood, and so it's not, you know, I can't just throw dirt on the table without it falling in between the cracks. So I need to lay a piece of vinyl or something over the top so that I can have a workspace that is suitable for me to do that. So those are the things that I really plan on doing today. I mean, that's still, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is still a lot of work, and it's, you know, gonna be a little strenuous at that. So hopefully I can take care of that today, and maybe even plant a couple of seeds, or at least get those couple of buckets, like they're over here by the squash. There's like maybe 3 buckets, I think, that need to be emptied and amended. And you can see that something is bolted there. That those are my collard greens. Those are finally bolted, and so I do want to go ahead and cut those down. So hopefully I can get to all of this today. It's already like maybe almost 3:30 in the afternoon. So I don't really want to be out here all day. Yeah, I'm like in between editing videos. Y'all don't mind my hair. My hair is looking a little crazy, but I'm in between editing videos. If you follow me on my natural hair channel, y'all know I do reviews on natural hair products over there, and so I'm kind of like in between videos right now, so my hair is looking a little crazy, but don't mind that. If you want to follow me over there, please feel free to follow me over there if you're into natural hair. But yeah, I think I've talked enough. Let's go ahead and get started. So it's not as bad as I thought. Okay, I left off like right here, so it's really not that much that I have to fill in, thank goodness. So this should go by very quickly. So that wasn't too bad. I got that done pretty quickly. Now what I'm going to do is move these squash plants here and get the mulch up under them as well. Yeah, I want to get as much mulch as I can down on all the blue parts. I don't really want the buckets to be sitting on the blue, because then they'll just be sitting in water when it rains. So the idea is to have it sitting on the mulch so that the water can drain freely. The tarp was really to prevent the weeds from coming up. And so, yeah, I don't need my babies sitting in water. So that's what we're going to do now. And I'm also wanting to do a Home Depot run. I don't know if I'll get it done today, but I do want to get some cages, some more tomato cages for these, because they're trying to grow a little wildly. So if I can, I may make a run to Home Depot today to kind of make them a little bit more compact and not going all crazy all over the place. I had experience with the spaghetti squash last year, which is why I went ahead and put a tomato cage over that one, because that one was growing wildly. Even though I never got any squash out of it, I noticed that that was one of the squash varieties that was growing kind of wildly. But I'm noticing one of the ones that I have in the back is trying to get a little bit out of control. So I want to make sure that I kind of keep them tame before they get, to the point where they're out of control. But for the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and move these out and spread this mulch across, all the way across to the arbor. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so it looks like I'm done. That really didn't take as long as I thought it was gonna take, but that's a good thing. So the next thing I'll have to do is get either my son or my husband to come out here and help me with putting the fence in, because I'm gonna have to kind of dig some holes to be able to put the fences in. So I'll wait for them for that. But in the meantime, I think I'll go ahead and start on the table over there. Now let me take y'all over there. So you see, now I cleaned it up a little bit, but we still have a little bit of cleaning to do. So I want to get these tarps out of here and just kind of clean up under there just a little bit better. And I want to put a, like I said, a piece of vinyl over this. Hubby bought me an umbrella, so on those really sunny days I'll have a little shade over here. So he's gonna be drilling that into the table. I'm thinking I'll probably put it in like on the on the inside, like right here, so that when he drills down, the umbrella can go through and it'll be, you know, next to this part here. He was thinking maybe put it in the middle, but I don't like that idea because I'll be working like right in that area, and to have a pole in the middle of that is not gonna be, you know, it's not gonna help me out. It's like it's gonna be in the way. So I'd rather have put it off here to the side and then just angle the umbrella as I need to. Plus, if it's really that sunny and hot, I'm probably not gonna be out here anyway. But yeah, on some, you know, the days that I will be out here, I do need a little bit of shade. So yeah, I think I'll start working on this area now and go look in the house and see what kind of vinyl I have to put over the table. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so as you can see, that wasn't too bad, and that's because I had kind of cleaned up before. So I just kind of need to move some things out of the way. Okay, these are all things that I will definitely have to wash out, and then like my tools and stuff, I'll probably keep them in the greenhouse just so they won't get, you know, rusty and wet when it rains. And yeah, those are, I have to bleach those buckets out. I might just keep my watering can, either it's going to go in the greenhouse or it's going to go back under there on that blue table. But I want to kind of keep this clear because I don't want anything to come and start living over here. Now I already have 2 resident little lizards that are crawling around here some days, and like I don't want to get scared that there'll be anything else. So I don't want to keep a mess under here for things to be hiding. So we're going to try to keep this clear. I used to use this table for like my crafts and things like that. That's why it looks crazy. Once upon a time, it was my 2 boys' table in their room that they used to eat on and play on and things like that. But of course, they outgrew it. So it became like my craft table where I would paint and spray paint and do all kinds of things. And then I started using it for the garden, and we just decided to keep it outside. But not sure what that's going to turn into. But for now, we'll just store that under here. But yeah, yeah, like these bags of soil and stuff, I don't know that I really want to put them up under there because I don't want to have to be going up under there either to get any soil and stuff out of there. So probably just going to keep it clear. Eventually all of this stuff will get used anyway, so you know, like this soil conditioner, I'll probably just wind up putting that in my little shed because I don't know when I'm going to use that again, and I don't plan on using it anytime soon. I am going to be using that cactus and citrus soil for my other lemon tree, and this is just some more regular potting soil, and of course that's peat moss to use as I'm amending soil. So those couple things will stay out, but I think I will go ahead and store this soil conditioner and see what else I can get out of my shed that may need to come and stay in the garden. But yeah, you guys, this has definitely been a project. Looks like I'm gonna have to get some weed killer as well to get these weeds out of here so they're not infringing and whatnot. Here are some pots that are ready to be used. They've already been cleaned and have holes in them, so they're just waiting for soil and some new residents. And like I said, I have to wash those other ones out. And yeah, you guys, we're in the home stretch. We're definitely in the home stretch. The tarp was filled with water underneath there from all the rain, so I'm definitely gonna have to stretch that out and let it you know, dry out before I actually put that away. I'll wind up putting those in my sheds as well because I don't need them for right now. Yeah, and that is pretty much it until I can get some man strength out here, man hands. So yeah, let me see if I can go ahead and wash these things out since I don't really have anything else to do, and maybe go ahead and you know, harvest those collard greens, see what I can harvest, because something was eating them up. All right, let's go do it. Hey y'all, so I seem to be getting it all done. It's really coming together for me today. It's a really cool day out here. It's a little overcast, but the breeze is divine, so it makes working outside today really, really nice. And I really do think I'll be able to accomplish everything that I've wanted to do today, so that's great. And I think I'll be able to do it in enough time, like quickly today. Like I won't be spending my whole day out here, my whole afternoon anyway. So yeah, you probably can hear that, but this definitely feels really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead now and cut these down, these collards down, and then we're gonna go work on the table. I did find my vinyl that I want to put on the table, but it has to be cut. But I want to go ahead and do this first, because when I'm done with this, I'm gonna take these buckets over there to the amending area and we'll be amending this soil as well, and you know, maybe even planting some more seeds today. So definitely want to get these you know, out of the pots, out of the buckets rather, get these collard greens in. I may even cook them for dinner tomorrow, Sunday dinner. So yeah, you guys, we're just moving right along. So let me go ahead and cut these down. Here's the harvest, but you know that's not going to cook down to very much, but that's okay. It's still a little something. But this is pretty much the last collard green harvest of the season, y'all. We will have to replant some more later in the season. Yeah, but these are all that's left of the collard greens that I planted last year. So they had a good run, and I'm pleased with everything. I got a lot of collard greens out of my the, you know, the seeds that I had planted last year. So this year I'm definitely looking forward to planting more and freezing more. They lasted quite a while. I was able to eat them, well, me and my family were able to eat them throughout Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then I even had some just for random nights, and I think I even still have a pack frozen in the freezer now still. And so this will be the last of them that I will cook up. Yeah, until we grow some more. Okay, so I have this vinyl here, this, I don't know, this sheet of vinyl, whatever you want to call it. And I got my scissors here, and I remember I cleaned everything off of the table. So I'm gonna go ahead now and like kind of just lay this out, and like I'll be able to put my pots and stuff back up on here once I've you know, finish laying these out. And y'all, I think we'll have a special surprise in this video. I'm expecting some seeds from M.I. Gardner, and I checked my email this morning and they said that they were out for delivery, and I hear the mailman. So fingers crossed that they're in the mail today, and then I'll have a seed haul for you guys right in the middle of all of this. I've been waiting so patiently for these seeds to come. I've been dying to get them into some dirt. So hopefully they're here today, but just stick around and we'll see. Okay, once I'm finished this, maybe I'll go check the mail and see if they're there. Yeah, that actually works out perfect, you guys. That was easier than I thought it was gonna be. So I will just like cut some holes here, because this is supposed to be like where I can hang my tools. If I have any tools to hang, hubby just put some extra screws there for me, and then I will have him make the hole for my umbrella probably right here. So, and I have one of these left. I have a whole lot of vinyl, y'all. I have a whole lot of this vinyl. A place where I used to work, you know, we just used to have this, and they gifted me this vinyl. They were just gonna throw it out, and I have like other colors, other like thicknesses as well, and just different kinds of vinyl. And it's just been in a box in my garage, just hanging out in the garage for forever, not knowing what I was going to do with them. But I knew one day it would come in handy, so I never threw it away. And look, found a use for it. So I'm just going to cut these holes really quick. It's getting windy again, so let me lay something down on top of here to hold this in place. Here comes hubby. All right, you guys, so finally my men are out here, and they are putting together my fence for the garden. Super excited about that. Dad is showing son how to do it. Dad has to work today, so he's just kind of out here on a break, but he's showing my son how to do it so that he can put it together for me while I'm doing other things. Everything is coming together so nicely, y'all. I'm so pleased today. Like I said, it's just a really nice and cool day to get some work done. So hubby has fixed my umbrella. He put my umbrella in. This is like part of my Mother's Day gift from him to me for the garden. Yeah, my son is still putting the fence up for me, so that's the drilling that you hear. But yeah, isn't it nice, y'all? It's coming together. It's finally all coming together. So I'm just over here emptying the containers. Like I've already done 2. I need to empty those, and then when I'm finished doing that, I'm gonna amend the soil really quick, and then I'm gonna wash these buckets out, put the holes in that need to be, you know, the extra holes in that I need in there, and then we're gonna start filling the buckets back up with soil, or containers back up with soil, so that we will be ready to plant some more seeds. So yeah, I'm really hoping that I can drop some seeds. It's looking like I will be able to do that today. I've got a whole stack of buckets over there that I need to wash out. So once I'm finished amending the soil, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that, and then we'll be pretty much done, y'all. We will really be pretty much done out here for today. I'm super excited about all that I was able to accomplish. This has been a really productive day. But let me not talk too soon, because I'm not quite finished yet. So let me get back over here. Alright, you guys, so I am all done out here. It is 8:30. Y'all, it took me longer than I thought it would, but you know, I was helping the guys when they came out, kind of standing back. Took a little break and stuff, and then I had to come back and wash the buckets, which I've managed to complete. I had a lot of those little like the starter little pots that I got from the Dollar Tree. They're really in still good condition, so there's no need for me to throw them out. But I had a whole lot of them, and I just was kind of stacking them up. So I was like, you know what, let me just wash these out while I'm washing these buckets, and then I can put them away. So that is all done. It's getting chilly out here too, because the rain is coming. Y'all can see. So the rain is coming. I need to get inside because I'm starting to sniffle a little bit. But anyway, y'all, take a look. Take a look. We had to wind up moving the arbor because remember how I was telling y'all I had rocks? Well, I have rocks and boulders in my ground here. Okay? And so it's the same problem I had on the other side of the garden last year. We would try to stake in these little white picket fences, and we would always run into a rock or a boulder or something like that. And so we ran into a boulder right where the arbor is. So we decided to move the arbor from where it originally was, which was like kind of like right here, like right where that raised makeshift bed is. It was right there, and we decided to move it over there so we didn't have to kind of dig up the rock, because it would have caused a real big hole in the ground. So rather than dig up the ground, we just moved the arbor. It was much easier. And then my son put the fence here instead. But didn't he do a good job, y'all? He did a wonderful job. Everything is fenced in. Okay, everything is fenced in. I'm super excited. Now I can start working on decorations, which will hopefully be the next video. Remember all the stuff that I bought from Dollar Tree? Well, it's time to start putting that out now. I really, like I said, was trying to get this task complete as far as putting the garden together, getting it done. Yes, I'm super excited. Now all I have to do is worry about just planting more seeds and figuring out where exactly I'm going to be placing them, because now that we're fenced in, we are definitely limited to our space. But this is a pretty big garden, so you know, hopefully we'll have a lot more to grow and to go. We still have to make our Dollar Tree garden, remember? So that planter there is reserved for our Dollar Tree planting. That's coming up soon. We still have to get some more stuff into the raised bed here. There's only a couple things in there. Like I said, I want to do that with you guys, so I'm holding off. Okay. Yeah, you guys, our peppers are going. Planted some more lettuce. I think I'm gonna move these guys. Like, I want to bring this white table that I have over here and then put them on that white table, and then put the guys that are on the white table down on the ground. So we'll probably work on that next time. Our table area, y'all, take a look. The table area, I know it still looks just a little bit messy, but it's not as messy as it was. So these buckets and planters down here will all get used. Okay, the soil will definitely be getting used. Okay, I'm probably going to have to, sorry y'all, probably gonna have to glue this down some kind of way because it keeps blowing, or maybe use some tacks or something. So we'll tackle that next time. But y'all, I got my umbrella up now. Okay, I have to cut that out so that the fabric lays down, the vinyl can lay down. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Okay, we've got our amended soil here ready to rock and roll. Like I said, I ran out of time, so I wasn't able to plant anything today, but that wasn't really the focus of today. The focus was the cleanup and getting everything under control in the garden. So we've done that. We were able to complete that task today, and I'm super excited. Like I said, I hope y'all will stick around and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more gardening with me, Lady Smash. And I didn't forget about those seeds. They didn't arrive, so I'm gonna have to do that haul another time, whenever they come. So stay tuned for that. Super excited to share, what I got with them, and I definitely want to get them planted. So that's coming up real soon. Yeah, definitely stick around for that. And y'all, my lights are coming on. I have some more lights that I'll be putting out, but I have a few pathway lights in the garden, and they're starting to come on. So that's my cue to get out of here. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I'm sending y'all much love and light and happy gardening. Okay, bye.